Today, Tory dropped by to check up on our progress, and his timing could not have been better. I needed some help getting the original fuel tank in the boat and test fitting the new one. I also had a few design ideas to maximize the interior space. I wanted to run these past Sam. That's coming up next on Do It with Darryl.
So here's the plan today. We're gonna take that plastic tank, that's gonna go in the front of the boat.
Yeah.
And then where that orange is, that's where our new aluminum welded tank is gonna go in. So we're gonna get them in place and get ready to plumb.
Right on. Let's do it.
Like I said, Tory's timing was perfect. This was also a great time to try out the new tank cam. While Tory and I were getting the fuel tanks into the boat, I thought of a better use of the interior space. This will involve a rework of the mid-cabin seating. It also involves some quality Sam time. So the next morning, I met with Sam to go over some of my new design suggestions. I am back here today with Sam at JR Marine, and today we're gonna be working on the interior. So we have the kitchen to sort out, the back bench bed area to sort out, we have the seat boxes, the V-berth, and a ton of other things. So check this out. I wanted the interior space to be as open and multi-purpose as possible, but it still had to allow for the necessary galley and sleeping requirements. What if we made a change to make things a bit more simple? We're trying to figure out how to simplify things.
Yeah.
What if we turf that?
We can even go back to kind of that original static. It was just a bench with kind of an angle out here leading in.
So in the boat so far, we have a back bench seat that is going to be a spare bed. And then we have the V-berth with 2 beds. We're just deciding on making some changes to the back bed so that it's not so congested inside the boat. What if we were to say, okay, let's simplify this. Originally I was saying, okay, when the bed's up, we could have storage in the top. What if we just went almost straight up for storage?
Yeah.
And then put a couple fold down things to keep the whole boat open.
You could do kind of like a double fold down bench seat right here.
Yeah. Is there enough to do a fold down seat, and have my cooler in the middle? And then do you like the idea of storage up here? Because that's a nothing. What we're working on right now is we had a fold down bed in the back. It takes up quite a bit of space with the mattress. And then on the back of that, we were going to put a couple fold down seats. We're kind of thinking that we might want some open space in the boat. It might be nicer to have more space. So maybe we have 2 fold down seats. And if we want to use it as a third spare bed, we have a blow up mattress or something that just gets laid out in the middle of the floor. What do you guys think? I was initially thinking that a longer bench seat might be more useful, but after Sam and I went through the design, we settled on a pair of fold-away jump seats. These seats would be designed to accommodate my large Dometic cooler. It will slide between the seats and also serve as a tabletop.
I knew we'd be tight on space on the port side wall, so every inch counts.
So at the back of the new Ranger 22 that the guys just built here at JR, they had this really awesome low profile fold down seat. So as soon as I saw that, I was thinking maybe that's something we want inside to conserve space. So we're just kind of placing them in here to see how they fit.
Once we decided on the width of each seat, Sam entered the measurements into his design software. We also entered the overall width of the cooler. This was going to be really close. As it turns out, as long as we're able to remove the handles on the cooler, it should fit, just barely.
We definitely want to make sure that we can get 3 people sleeping comfortably on the boat. So we're just going to check the width between the cooler and the actual kitchen area on the other side, just to make sure.
Storage on any boat is always a major concern.
I think we've made the decision on the back seating. So we're gonna have the cooler in the middle, 2 fold down seats with storage behind it. So that's 1 check off the list. So we're gonna go over to the starboard side and start figuring out the details on our new galley. So what we're thinking is we're gonna be basically setting up a piece on the deck and the top back, and the kitchen area will be removable. So we're gonna finish the inside, do all of our plumbing, and then be able to put that into the boat at that point. So what we're thinking here is, I know I want a stovetop in the boat and a little sink for doing dishes. We've got pretty much a full counter. We have 5.5 feet, and then we have full width. So we're getting up to 25 inches deep. So we're gonna be able to fit a sink and a stovetop. It's gonna be awesome.
We weren't looking for anything too fancy, it just had to be practical. In many ways, the simpler the better. No clutter and easy to keep clean.
So we have an issue because we need to make sure that there's enough space to get in the seats. So we're just gonna head to the boat and check it out. Come on, Sam, let's go.
Sam and I popped over to the shop to double check some measurements.
One thing led to another, and we soon found ourselves revisiting the sleeping arrangements. They say the devil's in the details. That is certainly true in this case.
But I am thrilled with the revised interior layout. Sam has done an amazing job, and I'm really looking forward to this phase of the project. I'm so glad you could join us today, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next Saturday on another episode of Do It with Darryl.